Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. This was a huge week with LEGOCon and tons of reveals from LEGO Star Wars, Marvel, Super Mario, and more. Choose the next Minecraft minifigure, new LEGO Technic, plus 2 more LEGO Ideas sets coming soon. This video is brought to you by my LEGO Masters podcast, TalkBricks Masters. This week I was joined by former contestants Flynn, Richard, and Mark to break down episode 4 in the Fashion Challenge. And you can listen to this episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or more using the links in the description below. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up over at Zappy, we got the LEGO Porsche 911 for 10% off, the London Bus for 29% off, and the LEGO Technic Lamborghini for 18% off. Next up over at Walmart, they've got the LEGO Classic, LEGO Masters Copack for 44% off. Next at Amazon, we've got LEGO City Passenger Train for 25% off, and the Fire Helicopter Response for 43% off. From LEGO Trolls, there's the Pop City Celebration and Volcano Rock City Concert for 30% off. And over at LEGO, there's a free swing ship ride with purchases over $85, and if you buy $40 of Minion sets, you can get the free Minions Bob Minion with Robot Arms polybag. And if you want to pick up these deals and more and support the channel, there's links in the description below. This morning, LEGO put on LEGOCon, their virtual LEGO convention with lots of different reveals and events. The show is definitely geared towards a younger audience and wasn't without its technical difficulties. And there was a bunch to break down from LEGOCon and outside of the convention that we have to talk about. The most anticipated reveal of the day was the rumored new set coming for LEGO Star Wars, and they kicked it off with an interesting intro video. And while many of us in the fan community thought it would finally be the reveal of the Ultimate Collector Series Republic gunship, it turned out just to be the Mandalorian sets, which were leaked in that catalog a couple weeks ago. But it was interesting to hear from one of the LEGO designers and see what the sets really look like. The largest set is the Imperial Light Cruiser with 1,336 pieces, retailing for $160. And the ship itself turned out pretty nice with all of its unique angular details and those large thrusters at the back. And you can swoosh around the entire build carrying it at the top. The entire front section can be lifted up to reveal the interior, and they did manage to pack a decent amount of detail inside. There's 2 rotatable turrets with spring-loaded shooters, and you can actually launch TIE fighters out the front section. There are 6 characters included, with 3 we've gotten before and 3 brand new characters. There's great printing on all of them, and I especially love the new helmet molds for Fennec and the Dark Trooper, and there's a nice likeness on Moff Gideon. Next up, we've got Boba Fett's starship with 593 pieces, retailing for $50. This depiction is far scaled down than previous versions, but it's trying to come in at a lower price point. And while the ship is definitely a touch smaller than I'd like, it does capture the shaping really nicely. Boba Fett fits in the cockpit, and just like previous versions, the wings rotate upon liftoff. There are of course stud shooters, and the bottom section can be lifted up to load your latest bounty. I love that there's a carrying handle that pulls out of the back, and that extra vehicle doubles as a stand for the starship. But most collectors will of course be buying this for the new Mandalorian version of Boba Fett with really awesome printing on the legs and arms. Finally, we have the Imperial Armored Marauder with 478 pieces, retailing for $40. The troop transport is far more in minifigure scale, and I love its armored look with lots of great detail. And the best part is all the opening compartments where you can place your stormtroopers inside and even have them pilot the rear turret. This set includes 4 minifigures, but the highlights of course are this newer version of Grief Karga with awesome printing and this really epic mortar trooper. And this leaves the Mandalorian Forge as the only set yet revealed. And if you want to support the channel and pick up any of these sets when they come out August 1st, I've left links in the description below. While not at LEGOCon, thanks to Stone Wars, this epic Marvel reveal was revealed in a German catalog, which is Bro Thor's new Asgard from the Infinity Saga. Straight out of Endgame, this depicts Thor's new settlement home in New Asgard as he plays video games with Korg and Miek. Here we see a shirtless Thor and Korg with a brand new headpiece and that Hawaiian shirt design, plus just a head and some other pieces for Miek. The rest of the place is in disarray with pizza boxes and bottles everywhere, and there's even a spot for Stormbreaker behind the TV playing Fortnite. And overall, I'm really looking forward to this one and the Korg minifigure, and it comes out August 1st. While touchdown shortly at LEGOCon, this week we did get the reveal of the full summer wave of LEGO Super Mario sets. And with Luigi being introduced in this wave, there are tons of 2-player action as you can now play with a friend in the game, and many of these new sets require both characters to tackle the different enemies and scenarios and earn even more coins. The largest in this wave is Bowser's Airship with 1,152 pieces, retailing for $100. As we talked about in last week's video, this set is an ultimate display piece and play piece as the entire amazing ship design opens up to reveal the full play set. And I feel like this set feels like the ultimate expression of the line with lots of fun play features throughout. There are 3 characters included with Pirate Goomba, Kamek, and Rocky Wrench, which all look pretty good. Next we've got Rensner Knockdown with 862 pieces, retailing for $70. This set features a large rotating windmill-like showpiece with tons of interactive elements. This set features a special speedrun pipe, and you'll need both characters to knock off the Resners and take on the seesawing Groll. This set includes 4 characters, including 2 Resners, the Groll, and this hilarious screaming Toad. Next up we've got Lakitu Skyworld with 484 pieces, retailing for $40. The Skyworld features a nice design with all those clouds, and there are 2 platforms to place your characters on to spin Lakitu in that center section. There's also some builds for some mushroom platforms, a bullet bill, and a fuzzy. And Lakitu looks great on the cloud. Next we've got Boss Sumo Bro Topple Tower with 231 pieces, retailing for $30. The build features a central tower with a Sumo Bro on top, and if you stomp on those platforms on either side, you can topple the tower over. And this set includes a crowbar and a pretty nice build for the Sumo Bro. There are also 2 more power-ups for Mario and Luigi in this wave, each retailing for $10. The frog suit looks hilarious, and I love the printed lily pads. And in the suit frog, Mario earns extra coins by jumping like a frog and splashes every time he lands. B Mario looks great with that new hat. And B Mario earns extra coins by flying around, and as you do, there's buzzing sounds. And finally, the LEGO Super Mario character series is on to Series 3, where there's 10 more characters, each retailing for $5. Included, we've got Swoop, Amp, Parachute Bomb, Galumba, Torpedo Ted, Crowbar, Scuttlebug, Boo, Bony Beetle, and 1-Up Mushroom. You can pre-order the airship and the Adventures with Luigi starter course, so I've left links in the description below if you want to support the channel or check out any of the sets. At LegoCon, they interviewed the Minecraft set designer as well as someone from the Minecraft team, where they revealed 3 new character designs where you can vote on Twitter to decide which one of them will be in a set next year. I think I'm personally probably leaning towards the Ninja, but it's really cool that they're involving the fan base this way. And if you want to cast your vote, I've left a link in the description below. Also at LegoCon for LEGO Ideas, we got the reveal of the review for the We Love Sports contest winners. And the set that's coming out next will be the Foosball table. So not only did this fan designer win the grand prize of the contest, but their build will also be coming out as a real LEGO set. The design here is super playful, and I love how the minifigures can be used to actually play the game of foosball. And I'm just hoping they don't scale it down too much. And earlier this week, we got another LEGO Ideas result for the 3rd round of 2020, where the winner this time is the motorized lighthouse. The design for the lighthouse is really well captured, especially the landscaping around the base with all of the rocky texture. And while personally I'd like this to be minifigure scale versus micro scale, I'm very eager to see how they take on the motorized aspect. And while we've gotten lighthouse builds before, I feel like this one will stand above the rest. But with only one project making it through, there are plenty on the table that I'm super disappointed about. And with the next round of review featuring 57 projects, I really hope that more than one makes it through. At LegoCon for LEGO Technic, they showed off the life-size Lamborghini Sian and did this competition between these Volvo trucks. But thanks to our friends over at TalkBricks and an updated German catalog, we've got some reveals for new October Technic sets. First up, we've got the Cat D11T Bulldozer for €450. Here you can see a die-cast toy version, but this is definitely a beast, and I can't wait to see LEGO tackle this one with the large treads and all the other equipment. And the other one is the Ford Raptor F-150 for €140. And like we talked about last week, the Ford F-150 is certainly iconic, and I think this one will look pretty cool too. This week, LEGO also revealed that they're going to be testing out prototype bricks made of recycled PET from plastic bottles. And while still in the prototype phase, these bricks definitely look like the originals. At LegoCon, we got to hear from some of the people behind this project and even see some of those prototype bricks in hand. And their whole goal is to find more sustainable or reusable materials that they can use to build LEGO bricks that are just as capable with all the clutch power and strength as before. They've tested over 250 formulations of the plastic, and what they're working on now is turning it from this milky white color into all the colors that we know and love. Within a promo video for this at LegoCon, many eagle-eyed fans noticed this build for the globe, which many are speculating could be a finalized version of the Earth Globe LEGO Ideas project. And while the builds definitely seem to be a little bit similar, I'm not quite convinced this is the final build yet, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. For LEGO Dots throughout the convention, they were also building 6x6 square tiles to add to an art installation at the LEGO house. And if you design your own design using their online portal, you can send it in for it to be built and actually placed at the LEGO house. And you can participate now through August 15th, and I've left a link in the description below. LegoCon ended with a dance party featuring LLAMA, but they also announced that the convention would be back in 2022. So we'll have to see what changes for next year. And if you want to watch the replay, there's a link in the description below. As we talked about last week, coming out on the 1st is the brand new Adidas Superstar set. And thanks to the Brick Fan, we've got great detailed photos of the upcoming gift with purchase for July for the Adidas Original Superstar. This promo comes in an awesome box and will be free with purchases over $85, and not just if you buy the Adidas set, which is awesome. And the build is super adorable, and I especially love the new minifigure, though I'm sad that that's a sticker. And if you were planning on picking up the Adidas shoe or the set from Adidas itself, sadly both at Adidas are actually delayed until the 30th, though the set will be available from LEGO on the 1st. And I've left links in the description below to everything if you want to support the channel. This week, LEGO also unveiled its all-new flagship New York store on 5th Avenue. And the store looks absolutely amazing and features tons of LEGO sculptures and LEGO art throughout. Some of my favorite builds include the large taxi with all of the different Marvel characters, and there's even an Avengers tower in the New York skyline, and a pretty funny Hulk photo op. And my other favorite is the Ghostbusters firehouse with a large build for Slimer and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. At the heart of the store is this interactive tree of discovery made up of over 880,000 LEGO elements. But this store concept is taking it up a notch with tons of interactive elements like this one, the Brick Lab, which is a fully immersive experience with technology all over the walls, floors, and ceiling. There's LEGO Expression, where a minifigure mimics your facial expressions, and the Personalization Studio, where you can make your own minifigure at the LEGO Minifigure Factory toy, or get a mosaic of you and your family with the Mosaic Maker, plus a beautiful new design for the Pick-a-Brick wall. To commemorate the store's launch, they also came out with a full video called Lego Store the Musical, and features tons of Broadway talent, including Tony Award-winning actress Renee Elise Goldsberry from Hamilton. This song, Always Building, is pretty catchy, and I definitely recommend you check out the video, and I've left a link in the description below. And there's some great promos. Tomorrow you can get this free 5th Avenue commemorative bag with any purchase, or this free Lego buildable 5th Avenue brick specialist with purchases $75 or more. And from the 20th through the 30th, you can get this free mystery grab bag with your purchase $50 or more, and it's a $50 value. But even if you're not in New York, you can enter to win the Lady Liberty Model VIP giveaway on the VIP portal. Next, in Lego Ideas news, there was one project hit 10,000 supporters on the platform, the floating island using tensegrity. This amazing physics principle allows the floating island to live above the cityscape, only held on by those strings. And these types of gravity-defying builds were super popular last year. I really like the look of the fantasy island sitting above the more pedestrian city. But as for how this one will do, we'll just have to wait and see. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus Lego news. And between LegoCon and all the other announcements, there was really a ton this week. I'm very excited about all the Star Wars and Super Mario sets coming out, not to mention another great Infinity Saga set. But I'm also just really excited about Lego's future. Between prototype bricks made from recycled water bottles to this epic 5th Avenue store, there's always more to see and get excited about. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below, as it really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next Saturday with even more Lego news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click to watch last week's video featuring more from Lego Star Wars, Super Mario, and the Lego Batman Movie 2, and don't forget to subscribe.